Freightliner has made a bold move in the trucking industry, and it's a win for truckers. It's a huge win. Finally, we have somebody that's a big company that's not following into the government's agenda. The corrupt Democratic politicians that only care about electric stuff, thinking that will save the world by having emission-free trucks, by having electric trucks, which technically isn't emission-free. You still got to produce electricity somehow. It's not really clean energy all the time. And Freightliner made a bold move with this, put its foot down, and said, we're not doing this until we figure this out, because this is going to ruin our sales, ruin our reliability, which Freightliner Cascadias are really not reliable anyway. But having electric trucks will be even a bigger worse situation for Freightliner than what is currently going on with the trucking industry. Basically, in a nutshell, Freightliner Daimler, who is headquartered in Oregon, North Portland, Oregon actually, has said we will stop selling diesel trucks in Oregon. Stop the sales of all diesel trucks. So whatever's for sale at the dealerships, that's it for now. You're gonna have to go to another state to buy your brand new Freightliner. Whatever they have at the dealerships, that's it. They're gonna stop selling brand new diesel trucks at Freightliner dealers. Why? Because Oregon has adopted a new rule, which Oregon, Washington, California, pretty much the same thing, but California is the worst. Oregon has adopted a new rule where they need to go electric by a certain year or reduce emissions by a certain year. And Freightliner is like, uh-oh, we have an issue with that because we cannot do whatever the government is asking us. And they also try to require for, I think, every 10 diesel trucks sold in Oregon, 3 of them need to be electric. Out of every 10 trucks, 3 of the semi-trucks need to be electric, okay? And that's a big problem. Freightliner said, no, we got to figure this out, and we're not going to be able to sell that many. For example, if you sell 1,000 diesel trucks, you need to sell 300 electric trucks, okay? For 1,000 trucks, you need to sell 700 diesel, 300 electric. That's a really big number because a lot of people don't want electric, and more people are going for the diesel side. And also, this is going to be a big problem because Freightliner is currently the largest manufacturer of semi-trucks in America. They're responsible for 40% of brand new truck sales. Yes, 40%. Yes, I know I hate the Cascadias. They're unreliable. They're bumpy. But they make up 40% of sales for fleets because fleets go after diesel, not electric. And Freightliner did this as a win-win situation for truckers. They're going to put their foot down and say, no, until we figure this out, we are not selling trucks in Oregon, which is showing the government that trucking companies and trucking industry does not want electric vehicles. Yes, maybe someday in the future will be electric or hydrogen, but infrastructure right now is not there. And Freightliner is saying that we cannot do this. Freightliner used to make great trucks. They don't make that many great trucks right now. Cascadias is not really a great truck, to tell you the truth. But I currently drive a Freightliner Coronado glider, okay? Don't disregard the tablet here. That's only there for my loads. That ELD doesn't work. I run paper logs. Freightliner used to make the Freightliner Classic, Century, Coronado. All those trucks Freightliner used to make were great working diesel trucks. And they know, even right now, they still kind of make trucks that are good for fleets. But they know right now if they switch to electric, they're going to have a problem. And they put their foot down and said, no, we're not selling any more electric trucks in Oregon. Oregon, you can be without us for now. Even though we're headquartered in Oregon, we're going to stop selling trucks in Oregon until we figure this out. And I think they're going to come to, in my personal opinion, I think they're going to come to a resolution where they're not going to make really many electric trucks, and Oregon's going to go back to square one on the drawing board and try to figure out another way to have lower emissions on diesel. There's going to be no electric trucks. Infrastructure's not there. So this is a win situation for Freightliner. I'm glad a company's finally stepping up to show the government that, hey, don't mess with the trucking industry. The second largest truck manufacturer in America right now is PACCAR. And they're scaredy cats. They refuse to comment on what they're gonna do. Okay? They're trying to follow the government and listen to every single thing they're saying, and I bet you they're gonna be like, oh, we found a way to make an electric Peterbilt. Yeah, but no one's gonna buy it. Really, no one's gonna buy it. The only way they're gonna buy it is they're gonna be forced to buy it. And if people are forced to buy it, it's not really gonna work out if the infrastructure's there, because everybody's gonna be trying to charge. And on a loaded truck, you can carry less weight because it's heavier with batteries. Even if you get the 2,000-pound weight exemption for having a heavy battery in your truck instead of an engine. And also, you're gonna charge every 200 miles or less. Diesel trucks like mine, if you have 150 gallon tanks on each side, 1,000 to 1,400 miles even on a single fill up. The smaller tank trucks can go like about 500, but 1,000 to 1,400 miles on a single fill up. Yeah, electric trucks try to keep up. You still ain't gonna outrun a diesel truck in the long run because you're gonna be wasting time charging you up. But Freightliner, I'm glad you did this. This is a win for truckers. Not canceled. Guys, I'm Eddie B. 2064 turn right. This particular package, driving attempt on the 6 Series.